me pull you guys onto the map.
Yes, Joe. I'm seeing it's you, me, Ferg, Aaron, and then Old Town Phantom, whoever that is, and the Shoveler. I don't know those people by.
I think Jackson is the show.
That is.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jackson. He's one of our
So-
speakers. along
Big
with-
props to the people who aren't even on the stream for backing. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's super cool. I'm pumped to utilize it in home games.
Right. And it's good for like many other purposes. Like, first of all, if you're watching, if you've never heard of Fantasy Plus, highly recommend checking them out. They have currently right now a web app that you can utilize for your sound mixing, but eventually they'll have a phone app and desktop app. However, being that we backed the Kickstarter, we got some actual hard files that we were able to implement into the games. And yeah, we can utilize them. I guess in general, those that backed it, whatever project we want, but definitely for AOT streams, you'll hear some good music. And it's a butt ton of music too. But without further ado, we are at the top of the round with, I think, the second in order for the red brands, but Aiden. So she is going to fire off an arrow, I believe. Yeah, hand crossbow.
I'm not on here.
Oh, y'all aren't on the screen?
I'm not on the
I can see you.
can see-
I can see Barry. Yeah.
I mean on the
down.
Initiative.
On the
Oh, on the initiative, yeah.
on the initiative.
Oh. Oh, you
I
know
Those
what?
appear to have disappeared.
Oh yeah, didn't you turn into an owl at some point? Maybe
That's why he also lost that form, so that's why he's back.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so let me add you to the turn order. Because I did my own little thing here. Alright, so we had gone through Nib, Farkle, Ragnar. Yeah, so it looks like you were between Silent Lucas and Squinting Vic.
Yeah, I think I got like a 21 on initiative or something like that.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I did. Yeah, because you hopped out of combat, or excuse me, out of wild shape. It like, I don't know if y'all can see
Switch
the
Fairy
tokens.
Owl, but yeah, swap the tokens.
Yeah,
So what
that
I'm gonna
was
do is put you up here.
Yeah.
Good
So
point.
Fun fact for people using Roll20, initiative is tied to a token, not a character. So
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like I say this every session too, but like I really need to look into those macros. It's like I pay for this
Pro subscription.
Right.
subscription, yeah. It's like I don't even use it to its full potential. Oh, whoops, I added. Wait, sorry, who else was missing? So we have Barry back on there. We got Trigal.
I think we have everyone else. We have Ragnar, we have Nib,
Oh, okay.
Barry, we have Ephraim, Sky, and Trigal. Yep.
Okay, I thought
You
we were
know.
missing somebody. Alright, so
It's the 18 twins that are attacking us. So
yeah. Yeah, it's just a band of Cockney twins.
The
Mhm.
stock. The stock.
Octomom's children
image.
have been released.
So Aiden is gonna run.
find out the leader of it is just Octomom.
Alright, take. Guess she'll just take a handbow crush to Ragnar. Alright, that does not hit Ragnar. So I rolled an 8, so fires off the hand crossbow, immediately regretting the decision as it whizzes by Ragnar's head as he looks at her with a pissed off look.
You're
Moving
next.
on, yeah, onto Trigal.
All right. So Trigal, we can move through ally spaces without any.
Yeah, I believe that's what we
Okay.
agreed on.
All right. So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I actually have 40 feet of movement, but I just want to stay there for purposes. And I'm going to go ahead and try to attack this leader. Unarmed strike first.
Okay.
Where is my unarmed strike? There's my unarmed strike. Oh crap! Ignore that second one. For some reason, I had it on advantage, so it's a 16 total to hit. If 16 will hit.
So as you go to punch in, you're sure you're gonna land the hit as she knocks her wrist in the direction of your fist and knocks it out of the way.
Okay, so
breaking the
16
punch.
will not hit. All right. Then I will use a key point, and I will do a flurry of blows, which allows me to do 2 additional unarmed strikes. Just if people aren't familiar with monks, that's how that works. So I will go ahead and make 2 more attacks, and these should. And that will miss. And a 9. That'll.
That's a bummer.
Lord, 3 attacks and all 3 of them.
So seeing where you were gonna go with that, quickly dodges out of the way, swerving in and out of your punches. Do you want to do anything else?
That's my move, my action, my bonus action. I am done.
Okay. On to Poppy the Finger Popper. It's funny because I wrote these names like 2 months ago and don't
Forget
remember
about
any of
them and come back
Yeah.
to it.
So this was a concentration from Barry. I believe it was.
Yep. Was this the thorns? I think.
Yeah.
Barry?
It's Entangled.
Entangled.
Okay, so I have to do a DC save, right? Strength. Alright, it was an 18, so I believe that makes it for this turn. I can go through it, right?
It still is difficult terrain, though.
Yeah. Which only allows her to get here, I think. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. I don't know if I announced, excuse me, an 18, but I'm assuming that. I also just assumed that was your DC for that. It didn't mark it on the Entangle above. Oh, you.
You did.
Yeah, you're well above it. It was only a 13.
So she's going to take a shot at Ephraim. Oh, I'd much rather pop your fingers, but I'm gonna pop this arrow off at you instead. Yeah, 4 does not hit.
Smooth.
She's like tripped over the branches of the entanglement as she's running out with her hand crossbow and just shoots the ground like 5 feet ahead of her. Ends her turn on to Sky Spirit Flight.
All right. Sky is going to run to the side past Barry. 5, 10, 15, 20. taking out his longbow, and he's going to be targeting this guy right by the door. I think he was the one who
What?
shot the hand crossbow.
The first one, yeah.
Yeah. Let me roll for that real fast. A 17 to hit.
17 does it? Yep.
Right, he's going to take 7 points of piercing damage. And I'm going to use my favored foe trait.
Okay.
So any attacks in the future against him, I can add a d4 to the damage.
Okay. I'll put a little heart. You love them. Yeah, so you let loose the arrow and it plows through her shoulder, almost knocking her off her feet and going through into the back wall, having one of her arms go limp. But she seems to still be sticking around, but definitely did some significant damage there.
I'm then going to take 2 steps back to be kind of in line with Barry and saddle up next to him.
Okay.
Barry, I think our frontline fighters have this. We should do our best to keep everyone else away. Slowly whittle them down.
Oh, I totally agree. I'm not jumping in there right now.
Like our choices. And that's going to end my turn.
Okay. Where even is this guy? Oh, there he is. Okay, so on to Trevon. So he's gonna do the same, try to bust out the door. So 5, 10, make a strength saving throw. If anything, if he fails this, I'll put him behind the other person. Instead of being on top of him. Does a 14 pass?
Does.
Dang it. Alright. So I was here 5, say 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. I guess the only shot I can take is with another hand crossbow. Sorry, he's gonna take a shot at Ragnar. And 19, I believe, hits.
Yes.
Min-max that, Chris.
Yeah, 16 AC as a level 2 barbarian.
Yes.
Alright, so you are, or Ragnar that is feeling pretty rough.
Is he raging?
He is
Yeah,
raging
I'm
at this point,
confused
so
because his HP.
I just dropped it. 6
Oh, you
points,
did
so
it,
it's supposed to
okay.
be 3.
Sorry. Yeah, because it should be half.
Valid point, valid point. Alright, on to Ephraim Blacktooth.
Well, shucks. I think I agree with Sky. I'm gonna move along on over here. I'll start picking them off. So I'll shoot that fella up there with my short bow. That's 22 to hit. I do not get that sneak attack damage. It's just a 7 regular damage. But
Wait, are you a rogue?
yeah,
I don't know why.
because I'm a very non-traditional rogue.
Yeah, I guess so, because of the whole cowboy thing. Alright, so yeah, 22 definitely hits for 7 piercing damage.
Had to be nimble to escape them animals.
Yeah. As he flies out to take a shot at Ragnar, lands the shot. You knock your arrow and let it loose, and it goes through his hand that was holding the hand crossbow. As he drops it, but catches it with the other hand as he just shakes his hand like, "Ah! You got my damn hand, mate! What the hell? You're dead!" Unless you like to do anything else.
Let's see. I have moved 1, 2, 3, 4. I can continue to move, I suppose. So I will do so. Actually, from there, I can make it here, and then could I take a bonus action to hide in these bushes?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sweet. There's my stealth roll. It's an 8.
Damn.
I walk into the bushes and go, ha ha, they'll never see me now.
They all just look at you like, I'm so confused. You see him, right? Yeah, I see him. On to
No, you
Silent Lucas. How is this guy damaged? I'm guessing that was from
Pure skill, I think.
Alright, so 5, and I'm gonna make him roll a dexterity. If he's above 10, he jumps over this just fine. He does not. So he is knocked prone in the bushes. Uses, let's see, he went 5, 10, 15, 20. So that's all of his movement. Prone as he gets up from prone. And yeah, naturally, I guess toss another. These just are hand crossbows this whole time. Take a shot at Sky for 18.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
All right, you take 5 piercing damage. As he stumbles up, if anything, it's more of an accident as he gets up from the bushes and takes aim and lets loose, but a lucky shot nonetheless. On to a whole bunch of them. It says Squinting Vic. She's just like, I can't see shit.
So that means he gets a disadvantage crossbow shots, right?
10, 15. That's why she just runs up and hits with a short sword instead. Alright, takes 21. You know, I think I'm gonna roll with it just on my naming convention. Squinting Vic, yeah, has some issues seeing.
Nice.
So I'm gonna have her roll at a disadvantage each time, just for giggles. So with that being said, natural 1, meaning she goes and takes this swing, but with such force, Ephraim, you duck under it so that she kind of does like a spiral and falls on her ass.
And stabs herself in her own good eye.
Hold on a second. I have people at my door, but I'm not answering my door at 8:30. Anyways, knock her prone. Let's see.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Helm?
Yeah, like, what do you... They're just sitting at my door. What do you possibly need at 8:30 at night?
We're here to talk to you about Dracula. May we come in?
Alright, on to these guys in the back. They're gonna make a run through the entanglement. A12.
Fails. You are restrained.
Strain.
Think a forward.
Give him a boot. So let's see. What is the distance on our hand crossbow? Probably not very far. No, actually, I can get 120 feet, but it's at a disadvantage, so he's gonna still take his shot. I would say his only line of sight is. Where's the measurement? Yeah, he still
No.
technically sees Barry.
Does Browin count
You
as
get
half
disadvantage.
cover or full cover for me since I'm small?
Say what?
I was just asking if the guy standing in front of me counts as half or full cover since I'm a size smaller than him.
Yeah, I believe that's just a generic rule, right? I know halflings say it in the description, but I think I could be wrong. But I want to say that's how
I
it
was just
is.
curious.
Size based.
So does an 18 hit? Or excuse me,
it does.
14 disadvantage.
14 does not.
All right, so you do not take any damage.
Bounces off my shell.
Moving on to Frederick
Turtle
Fourfingers.
power.
Yeah, thank you. I want to do so bad.
Wait, what?
I wanted to make a TMNT joke, and I was like, nope,
It's
hold
a
back,
turtle
hold
power.
back.
So
I mean,
an
he's
18.
basically Michelangelo, so.
Hmm.
An 18 passes. Yeah.
10. So you can't move any further than this. You can see Ragnar. That distance, though, is still a disadvantage, I think. Yep. A2 definitely does not hit. Alright, on to Sven. They're all just gonna make their way through this thing.
Wait, we're fighting reindeer now?
Yeah.
Oh, from
Two
Frozen
minds.
or whatever, right?
We're mind melding right now.
Oh, excuse me, does 15?
For
I guess it
Ragnar?
might be easier to just ask what is your DC for this Entangle.
It's 13. I thought I said
13.
that earlier.
You probably did, I just missed it. So he moved, let's see, 5, 15, 25, so same deal. I don't even think he could technically see Ragnar. Still can. Alright, and then Barry, you're up next. Let me just roll this disadvantage crossbow. A 7 does not hit. Alright, on to Barry.
Okay, I'm gonna maintain concentration on this. So really, all I'm gonna do is do some movement. I'm going to try and think about this. I'll try and stay a little bit close. Is this like a little fence or a little post right here? Do you think it would provide me any sort of
What, this
cover?
right here?
Yeah.
I think that's technically the sign, but
Oh, it's the
I'm
sign,
gonna
okay.
go with it being a random post. Like a little
Well, if it's-
fencing post or something for horses, so maybe you get like quarter cover.
Alright, well, yeah, then if that's the case, I'm gonna tap Sky on the shoulder and be like, oh, the owl I chose for a reason. I feel like it's a special bond you have. So may your arrows fly as swift as the owl, and I'll give you guidance, and then I'm gonna go back here and hide. And I'm still in line of sight. I believe. Yeah. I still have line of sight on the Entangled, so I'll continue to maintain that concentration and just kind of chill until I need to do something more offensive.
Okay. So I'll give. Man, these symbols are just not. I need to also go and upload my own icons because half these don't really make much sense. Give you a grenade.
It
Is
kind of
there
looks
any
like a turtle.
way?
Is there any way what? Give you a lightning bolt.
Nif and Ragnar can get their HP bars displayed.
Oh yeah. Let me do that right quick. So,
It
Just
doesn't
so I can-
seem like I have control over my guy, my token, unless I can only control.
oh, you know what? yeah, I need to assign it.
Oh,
back to
right,
the
because I
character sheet.
added a new character sheet. Apologies.
No worries. Everybody gets to watch all this in real time. Oh, hold on, let me rename your character because you're not Miyaka Tremolo. Nib Farkle.
I definitely changed that. I don't know why I didn't save.
It was just a token.
Hopefully your other settings got saved.
Oh no. That's the whole reason I had a new one.
Ay, hold on, I gotta get out of this. There we go, Nib Farkle. Alright, so visible to everybody, yep. I can edit the RC. Visible to everyone. Okay, can you see Nib Farkle's name in health bars? No?
Yep.
Okay. That was the only one, right?
Ragnar's is not displayed too.
Interesting.
It might have changed because when you gave me access, sometimes that messes with some minor settings.
If it's
How
not
about
one
Meow?
thing, it's another.
Right?
Yeah, he has 7 of 25.
Yeah.
That changes things.
I mean, based on the lack of visibility, do you want to redo what you've done this turn, or do you want me to continue?
I think I'm just gonna save it for now. So I'll let him go in there and smash stuff, and then die, and then win.
Chris comes back and his character
Hey, you're
did a
dead.
valiant
Reroll
effort to
something
save
new.
everybody.
Sorry, man.
Alright.
Hey, Garrett, on your token, don't put the AC in both bubbles. Just put the AC in one bubble.
It is.
That. Oh, well then.
The
I
blue
wonder
bar
why.
is
Tony-
what
My
he's asking.
HP is 17, and my AC, I guess, is the blue one, but I can't edit it. That
Oh,
is
I
15.
didn't mean to display that.
He was probably just clicking
He's so
the
for
C
me.
and
Click, 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 click.
Okay,
alright,
yeah.
it's-
Okay, there we go.
Now it's gone? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, on to Tilly.
this-
Oh, I'm tired of you little puppies. You trying to hit me, I'm gonna take one at you, eh? Uses her scimitar.
You'd hit a defenseless puppy. What's wrong with you?
It's gonna take a swing of the scimitar
They
to
are murderers.
Tregal, and then 2 excuse me. Yeah, one scimitar to each Ragnar and Tregal, but the dagger going to Ragnar. So 18 to hit. I'm guessing
That
that
hits.
hits.
18 will hit
I
Trigal.
forgot I need to put in my notes to fix the roll for this character sheet. 1d6 plus 3. 1d4 plus 1d4 plus 3. Why does it keep doing that? Alright, so 8 slashing damage.
Ow!
Ouchie.
That.
And
the
then
second scimitar was against Ragnar.
yes, but missed, but the dagger
Sick.
hit for 7.
Daggers.
Ooh.
7 points from a dagger? That's It's a
As a
powerful
D-
dagger, so that would
D4
be
plus 3.
7 is how many hit points he has.
it'll be
Uh,
well
It'll
half.
be 3. Yeah, it'll
Yeah,
be 3
3.
because he's raging.
Right. So minus that. Okay.
I already
Benefit
adjusted
of
my hit
raging.
points.
Hope you like the taste of my rusty steel. Moving on to Nib Farkle.
All right. Have we damaged this jerk lady who just attacked my friends?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
On last session.
Gotcha. So I am going to consult my sheet here, and I will use. All right, I'll use my initial action to slash at Browin. Is his name right? Bronwyn, with one of my sickles, and so I will do that. And that is a where to go? 12 to hit.
12 hits.
Oh yeah, okay. And so I will deal some damage here. And that is a 3. 3 damage to him. And then as a follow through with that sickle, I'm going to slice my own hand and use my bonus action to cast a blood curse of bloated agony. And I'm going to curse the masked lady. I will share this.
So I'm taking 3. He's taking 3 slashing, and then you're doing.
I'm going to do blood curse on the masked lady, the leader.
Okay. What does that do?
So, as a bonus action, you create a curse that you can see within 30 feet of you, causing its body to swell until the end of your next turn. For the duration, the creature has disadvantage on strength checks and dexterity checks, and then takes a 1d8 necrotic damage. And takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes more than one attack during its turn. Apologies. So, no.
Could you link that by chance? Or?
Yeah, I thought I did. There we go.
There we go.
So it looks like I just rolled for it. So when she attacks on her turn, she will have 7 damage dealt to her.
Okay.
And
But
then
she takes 7 damage.
no, not immediately. Only when she attacks.
Oh, that's what the roll was for. Okay.
Right. If it makes more than one
Okay.
attack, or on its second attack rather. So if she tries to do a bonus attack, so she has 2 daggers and tries that again, the second attack will trigger the 7 damage to her.
All right.
And then the cursed creature can make a Constitution saving throw at the end of its turn. But that's only if I amplify it. So I'm not going to amplify it. And then I've done all my things, so I went my turn.
Okay. On to Brownman. Oh, mate, what? We don't need to fight, but he's like coughing up blood and spitting it onto the ground as he's like, but you hit me, I'll hit you back, mate. Ah! Takes a 9 to
started
hit,
it.
does not hit.
No, not at all.
So you like kind of just step back as he takes a sloppy swing at you. Oh, stop moving, damn it! That's his turn.
Oddly
let's see,
enough, I will
Ragnar.
not stop moving.
Kyle, you're muted.
Ragnar is going to recklessly attack the lady that just attacked him. So with the first war pick, that is going to be a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I'll roll the 2 hits first and then damage after. The second war pick is going to be a 9 to hit.
9 does
fortunately.
not hit.
And I just want to make sure I'm reading his sheet correct. That was his dual wielder, so it's 1 and 2. Okay. Yes. I have not played Barbarian in a bit, so it is a little bit iffy on me. So that's going to be 4 points of piercing plus 2 because he's raging. So 6 total points of piercing damage.
All right.
And then he gets another attack, right? He gets 3.
No, I think he
I thought he
this
had
is
3.
his
Okay.
action bonus action. Yeah. He gets it because he has the
Yeah, I
dual
think that's like
wielder.
level 3.
Yeah.
Level 5, I think.
Or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Where
makes
he
sense.
gets 2 attacks per action.
All right. So as he goes and tries to slam both his warp picks into her as she dodges out of the way of one, but gets nicked by the other one, bringing some blood. But she seems to still be kicking just fine.
He's also gonna scream out, "Barry, I need a good Barry right about now." And that ends his
Good
turn.
berries, good berries. Now roll the advertisement. All right. I put
Berries, good berries. Welcome to Good Berries. Can I take your order, please?
With the good Barry.
So the boss, as she gets nicked by the war pick, she looks back at Aiden and like, "Oh, get your ass over here and join in the fight! Quit trying." Or wait, I guess she talks a little lighter. "Quit, join the fight! What are you doing? You're just like these puppies." So Aiden rolls over and takes a whack at Ragnar with a negative or a natural 1. Well, that does not work. The only thing naturally I think makes sense when she's swinging a short sword at a natural 1, she does it with such ferocity that Ragnar sees it coming, dodges out of the way, and it ends up almost hitting Tilly. He's like, "What the hell? You're supposed to attack them, not me, you idiot!" On the trigger.
Okay, I am going to try this again. Do the same thing that we did last time. Oh, whoops. Oh, okay. 24. So will a 24 hit her?
No, I'm just kidding. Good joke, right?
I was. Oh, God.
Okay, and I will use my second and last key point for this short rest, and I will do my flurry of blows, try to hit her twice more. Another 24 this time for 7.
Let's go.
And then
Yes.
a 17 if that hits for 6.
So you end up slamming into her with these 2 punches. As you go in for a third, she knocks it out of the way. So you seem to be the only one landing the hit, but she's parrying
Okay.
to get those blows off. So that's 11. Nice.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna move. And that's my action and bonus action. Yeah. So that's the end of my turn.
Okay. On to Poppy the Finger Popper. So I gotta roll again. A4 does not make it. She is restrained. Where's the boot? Oh wait, I roll every time on the turn, right?
You're
Yeah.
in the area.
We're in the area, yeah.
That's what I figured. Alright, well I guess another crossbow. Probably should have equipped them with something more exciting.
No, big good.
Alright, so she goes and takes a shot at Nib Farkle. You have a little bit of cover, as we mentioned, quarter cover. But a 13 doesn't hit anyway.
Negative.
So that whizzes by your face as it goes onto Sky Spirit Flight.
All right. The person you marked for me, he was the one who ran up against Ragnar, correct? The one that I marked? Yeah.
Yep.
Just making sure. I am going to... They're dealing with that. I need to start dealing with these guys. I'm going to stay where I'm at. 5, 10, 40. What is my rate? Oh, that wasn't. I didn't mean to roll that. I'm sorry. I was seeing my ranges. It's 150 to 600. Okay. Apologies.
Apologies.
Where are... Am I just crazy? Oh, it's a button at the top for spells. That's why. Still learning the system. Apologies. I am going to cast Hail of Thorns. As a bonus action. No, that's concentration too. I lied. I'm moving to the right in between Nympharkle and Ragnar, and I'm going to attack the one that I marked previously with my favored enemy. Back, and that would be a 17 to hit.
A 17 does hit. Yep.
Alright, that's gonna be 5 points of damage plus
4, if I remember correctly.
D4.
A D4.
So how do I do that again? It's like slash.
Slash
Slash
R,
R
D4.
space 1d4.
Yeah,
Yep.
1D4.
Sure. Plus 3, so 8 total piercing damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, as soon as that sword is going across for the missed attack, I want the arrow to hit the sword and bounce up underneath his chin and just catch him as he falls in front of Ragnar.
Ragnar just looks back at you like,
And Sky's gonna yell out, I meant to do that, and just
Hey,
continue
nice
running
shot.
backwards.
Hey, you're
And
stealing my glory.
fill the middle space of between Nympharkle and Ephraim again. And that's where you're gonna end his turn.
Kyle, real quick, when you get a chance, can you check your dice rolling settings? We're not getting them digitally rolled. Thank you.
alright, on to Trevon. So he sees what just occurred. He's like, "Oi! Aiden was pretty! How dare you!" Runs and goes and dashes over to... That's his turn. "I will make you regret this in 6 seconds." 60 seconds, I guess. Right? No, it's 6
No,
seconds
6.
per round.
6
Yeah.
seconds
6.
per round, yeah.
6 seconds. He's counting.
Yeah, it's just like, wait.
Wait, you're not counting Mississippi's.
On to Ephraim.
Well, let's see. All right, so I assume this person right here in front of me is the one that I shot through the hand, correct?
Mm,
I think it was this
I
fella.
think it was...
Yep.
Yeah. No, it wasn't Squinting Vic, because she just ran up and shot.
Oh,
I think it was
it was-
Trevon.
Oh, Trevor.
Oh, I hit the wrong one. But
The
yeah,
one
try
that
again. We're all
just ran
pinging.
up on.
Just-
Bang,
Yeah.
bang, bang.
Ping, 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 ping,
Hmm. Well, unfortunately, then I guess I'm gonna have to switch to swords and try to get stabby with this one. No,
You have
actually,
advantage because
Started
she's
spamming.
prone.
No, oh yeah, she's prone. I'm an idiot. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what that was. I thought that was because I had stabbed her through the hand. All right. Well, in that case, if I get advantage, then sure.
Which means you could also get sneak attack damage. If you
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, stab them while they're down, I guess. We'll, drop the bow and hit them with the short sword. Oh, actually, I guess I get to roll twice, huh?
Yeah.
Roll a d20. There's my other one.
Nice.
Yeah, 23 to hit, and then 7 damage since I get my sneaking attack damage.
Yep. 7 damage.
Aha! You didn't see me hiding in the bushes.
Oh, I can't see shit. Oh, you didn't have to stab me in the back after I just twirled and fell, but damn! I'm gonna take you out, I'll tell you what.
Alright, well, I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage. Then I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and get over here.
Where'd the blur go? Somebody tell me where that blur went.
Catch me if you can.
Well, assuming, I think that's your whole economy.
That's my whole economy.
There.
Yeah. Bonus action to disengage and a movement around.
On to Silent Lucas. He then runs over.
Wordlessly attacks.
Yeah. Talks like a mummy, basically. 5, 10, 15, 20. Well, damn. I guess he's just gonna dash.
They
1,
make their
5, 10,
save?
15, 20, 25. Save?
Since they're in the zone.
Yeah, if he's coming out of that,
Oh,
of
it's the
zone,
bush.
He has to make that.
Sorry.
Bush guy.
Okay.
Oh, I forget. You guys don't. I've been saying these names and you don't even have name tokens on.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's fine.
I'll,
If we highlight over them in turn order, it highlights them. So.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So I just thought it was a different person.
The dude in Barry's face.
Yeah, he's just like looking at you like.
Are you trying to say something?
It's just a mute.
I can't hear you. If
Old
you're
school
trying to
line.
talk.
On to Squinting Vic. So she's going to spend half movement to unprone herself. Naturally tries to get into the mix. Can't see anything, so it assumes the closest blur is the one that was attacking her. Oh, there you are, Blurry! Take this! A 9 does not hit.
Squint. Oh, Squint Vic.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the chat. Yeah, so she misses, goes and takes another swing. Sky, you look over at just the right time to dodge out of the way onto Arlo, which he must roll a strength save. It gets him out of it. This was an effective tangle, let me tell you.
Right.
And
I think it might be the only reason we're still alive, to be honest.
Yeah.
all you're just getting maybe nicks from this hand crossbow. So let's see.
Unfortunately, we're only level 2, but a fireball would be great right now.
So was this the guy that was restrained last turn?
Yes.
So he would have used his action to not be restrained.
Is that how it works?
This is correct, I believe.
I think anytime you start your
Turn restrained.
thing in the zone, you have to make another check, even if you succeeded the last time.
Yeah.
If you're still in.
No, but I'm saying he failed last time. He was restrained.
Oh,
So
okay,
because
okay,
he started the condition
Let's look
in
at
the
the-
zone, he has to use his action
Right.
as his save, I believe.
DMing
I
for
believe so
DM.
too. Yeah. Right.
Sorry.
No, I mean that's a good
I
point.
just don't
I don't
want
think I've
more
ever
people
played it the way,
attacking
but
us
it makes
right now,
sense.
if I'm honest.
I
That's
don't-
my fear.
Doesn't say.
Staying
I'm
alive.
looking up the restrain condition. Let's see what this is. Creature
It
comes
doesn't
0, benefit any bonus speed.
I can easily
attack
boot
roll
up
with
Baldur's
additional
Gate if we want to really
disadvantage, or
check
has
the
an
rules
advantage.
here.
In the second paragraph, a restrained creature can take an action to make a strength athletics check against your spell save DC. On a success, it frees itself. It is no longer restrained.
Yeah, but I think that's just. I mean, similar if I had you, I don't know, if you were like jumping across something during combat, have you roll, but it wouldn't be an action.
Okay.
And I'm reading the restrained condition. It doesn't seem to say that it costs an action, so I'm gonna roll with that.
Yeah,
Let me paste it in here so you guys.
yeah, I see the same thing.
I think y'all can access the compendium or whatever as well.
Yeah.
I think I pasted some additional text. Yeah, that top one, ignore it, but speed becomes 0. Can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack roll against creatures have advantage. Creature attacks have disadvantage. Creature has disadvantage on dexterity.
Yeah, that
Oh,
would be nice
I
to
was
have
talking
fun.
about the Entangled spell.
But it puts them in a restraint, right? I mean, that's all it does. If I don't pass the saving.
Well, but in Entangle it says, oh, you must succeed in a strength saving to restrain a creature. Okay, a restrained creature can take an action to make a strength athletics check against the
that's right.
spell save DC. On a success, it frees itself.
Yep. Yeah,
So-
it specifically says take an action. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how we all read the same description and didn't, or maybe it's just me and I haven't been listening, but missed that action part.
because we were trying
Condition
to figure out,
versus the spell.
yeah,
That was the
condition versus
difference.
spell.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
On
Oh,
to-
so that's nice. So
Yeah, so
either
you can't
stay
do anything.
restrained or
Yeah.
So he's not restrained, but he gets his movement, but he can't take an attack action. I just didn't want more people attacking us.
said
I know
13.
you're good.
Which is fair.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess take a shot at Ephraim here. See,
Hold on, we're taking shots now? Looks like Kyle's ahead of us.
Blah, blah.
These are nerds.
A 6 does not hit.
You
Man,
nerd.
yeah, he's tripping on the way out of the entangle, like branches are still grabbing at his heels as he crosses over and almost trips. But catches himself, takes a shot, but it lands not where he
Clunk.
wanted it. Onto
Someone else needs to
Spinning Boy.
heal Ragnar.
Listen, I've got blood
I gotta-
stuff. I can draw blood from him, but I don't think it's gonna help him.
I gotta drop Entangle if I heal him.
Alright, 7, so he's restrained. This has definitely been a very effective entangle. I feel like most of the time these crowd controlling things can be a real hit or miss. On to you, Barry.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Okay. I just gotta. That's 1, 2, 3 people out of this battle right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 hitting us in the face. Bros, this isn't looking too great. You know, like, I think we might need to exit. Stage left. But alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to drop concentration on Entangle. Needs me to say it. I'm going to use my bonus action, or I'm going to use my. Where are you? I'm gonna use my action to wild shape, and you see Barry kind of like. Well, you wouldn't see him, but all of a sudden he's, he like pulls something over his head, and down from his face you just see a wolf snout and then wolf legs, and he's gonna turn into a wolf, and then I'm gonna use my movement speed. I'll take the bonus. I'll take the opportunity attack. But then I'm gonna use my bonus, or I'm gonna use my movement speed to. Let me make sure.
Careful, Joe. You might be messing up the turn order again.
Yeah.
40 feet.
Oh, you know what? I guess I can just directly change it in the setting, huh? To represent. What if I do represent wolf? I think that just changes your stat block. Yeah, and name. Alright. Yeah, I'll just not add any wild shapes. I'll just always put you in the turn order instead.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Very wolf.
And the wolf has 11 HP.
Yes. Let me give you control of it.
Yeah, so Barry snarls and growls, and I'm gonna leap out of this area and run over to.
Alright, are you able to control that?
Yep.
Sweet.
So I was here, and then I'm gonna take my movement speed, which is 40. I'm gonna jump right in between Sky and Ephraim. And I'll take, like I said, I'll take that opportunity attack.
Okay. A 19, I would presume hits.
Yeah,
Wolf,
it absolutely hits.
For 3 piercing damage.
Alrighty.
He just goes.
Oh, I forgot he was Silent Bill. There's
Silent Lucas.
Silent J.
If anything, I guess I can just remove Barry Owl.
Silent Bob. There we go. Alrighty. So I have 9.
I will say, Joe, I do not see the wolf in the initiative here.
No.
Yeah, I didn't. I chose
no,
not
yes,
to
you
put him
put
in.
it in.
Okay, I didn't even see Barry, so.
Yeah.
You
So I'm
moved
good.
it.
That is the end of my turn. Yeah.
So as a result of being hit twice by a Trigal, dodging out of the way of or parrying, I guess, with her arm. Say that she has hard bracers on or something, knocking that punch out of the way. She goes and takes 1 scimitar attack, 2 daggers. Damn. Okay, so.
So because she took 2 attacks after her initial one, she takes 14 damage.
Oh yeah, she does.
She is bloated agony. Her body is bloated up with blood.
Damn. So,
Who's she attacking?
you.
Does it matter?
that was the laugh.
Only because I'm like, ooh, all 3 of those hit. 1d6.
I mean, realistically, she takes the damage after she makes the attack. So realistically, the attacks would hit, but she would take 7 after the second hit,
Right.
and then another
It's on
7 after the
stack.
third hit.
Alright, so a total of 11, 16 damage.
She made all 3 attacks against me. Is that
Yeah.
correct, Joe?
Yeah, I don't want to kill off another character. I'm not pulling my punches. They all still landed, but I'm gonna average those out to 15. I guess rounding down, but still.
Doesn't Triggle have a monk student he wants to?
He did
involved
mention what he wanted to roll if his
Okay,
character died.
7 and 4
I
is
heard
11,
him.
5 is 16, so...
Oh, I thought you had a 6, so I wasn't killing you. But I'll still stick by my word there. You'll take 15. Just one less.
Okay, so 15.
Yeah.
Then Triggle is down.
Yeah.
Wait,
Man,
what is the-
Yeah, and as she goes and takes each hit, like she seems to be like almost in agony as she's doing each swing and hitting, and she is in a bloodied condition.
I'd like to think that as she makes each attack, a new boil, boils up on her body and then bursts when she makes the attack, and then another one and it bursts.
Oh, you know what? They have
Thanks,
they
I
have like
hate that.
spell effects now. Let me see if I can find like a gross little bubble one. Yeah, like this.
Can you change it to red?
Yeah,
I guess
think it-
green works
well-
like pus.
blood.
Ah!
I forgot they had that effect until you mentioned that descriptor for some reason.
Oh, that's what I'm here
All
for.
right,
Making everyone else creative.
on to Nipfarkle.
Okay. Seeing my best buddy go down, I'm going to bonus action. I can't control him now. What happened? Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. That's my fault. I'm going to bonus action, nimble escape, disengage from Bronwyn, and I'm going to run over and pick up Trigall. Like stabilize, I guess, or I just want to get him back to alive. So, do I need a medicine check or something? Or I guess, did I ever get good berries from you, Barry, or did you only give them to the initial crew?
I think it was the initial crew.
Okay,
Berries are gone.
so
Yeah,
I don't
berries
think
have been
I
gone.
have anything help.
You're too late for berries, Goblin.
Yeah, I have nothing helpful. So yeah, I'm just gonna, I guess, do a medicine check to try and get him up.
You won't get him up. You'll stabilize. him.
Yeah.
Stabilize him.
Go ahead and roll for that.
Oh god, the black die was a bad choice.
Bro, but natural 20 though.
It's still a nat 20 though.
Yeah, I
Oh,
would
you-
say
but-
with a natural
oh.
20, not only did you stabilize
Oh, I
him,
can't
but he's
choose.
at 1 health.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. Yes.
Sorry, I was messing with the colors, and I thought black would be cool, but it did not change the writing. So let me.
What do you
just-
mean by black? What are you talking about?
His
Oh, I
dice is
rolled
pure
a
blue.
digital
Change
dice
the
Oh.
dice
to change the
color.
color.
You can
I
change
was-
your color, the color of the digital dice?
Yeah, just pick the little square next to your name in the bottom left there,
What?
and you can change the color. And I changed it to black, but
Wow.
apparently the writing doesn't change, so I have changed it now.
It's just-
to
An unloaded dice.
yeah.
You learn a new
Oh,
thing every
obnoxious
day
color.
with
Cool,
Roll20.
perfect.
We instantly all change the color of our.
There's ambiance.
But yeah, so nat 20, cool. I have done my action, bonus
Naturally,
action,
yeah.
and I've done some movement. And 2-weapon fighting just means I can use my bonus action to attack, so I have nothing left that I can do, so I will end my turn.
Alright. On to Bronwyn.
Aside from just taunting that lady.
Wait, now that I think about it. Oh, you disengaged. Yeah.
Yeah, goblins
Okay,
get nimble
Bronwyn.
escape, so I can hide or disengage as a bonus action.
That's nice.
Oh, you think you're gonna just run after hitting me every time and I haven't been able to hit you?
Them's the bricks, guy. Also, I took the criminal background,
Is
so I
this
have
not a
alert
hit?
at level 2. Isn't that great?
You have what?
Ooh,
the alert feat, so I have a +3 to my initiative.
Ooh, nice.
Oh wow, nice.
Nice.
Well, that does not hit. He is. You've hit him enough to where he seems to either be lacking blood or woozy from head wounds, whatever. But he as he swings every time, you're able to just kind of go like dodging out of the way of him. So on to Ragnar.
Ragnar's hurting. He's not going to reckless. Instead, he's just going to take 2 attacks. Wait, why is it making me? Did that roll?
Yep. It did.
Okay. First one's gonna be a 15 to hit. This is against the lady. Second one is a.
Well, I guess roll the damage first.
Oh, okay.
You can probably
Yeah, if he
say-
chops her head off, I don't think he's
Just-
going to go
just
for a
making
second
sure.
wing.
You never know. So
Yeah, you quadrupled the amount she had. So what is that?
So that's 10 points of damage for her, as he just wants to take this pick and smash it into her foot and take her head and smash it into the other side of the pick.
Damn.
Oh.
Fatality.
Yeah.
As the blood comes from her head, it all arcs over and just lands on Nif. Just it just absorbs into it.
And he just wants to, as he's doing it like 3 or 4 times, who's the bully now?
Or second attack, you could hit that guy behind you.
Oh, he's 100% just not even looking, trying to hit the guy behind him. He's trying to hit Nibfarkle, who's healing right in front of him.
Well, the Bronwyn, you still have
The
you
second,
still have
yeah.
one attack, so you're hitting him.
Yeah, that
Okay.
will be an 18 to hit.
Okay, go ahead and roll for damage.
Right. And hope
Damn.
depends on my dice. Now the dice are being nice to me.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
so
13
that was
points of
double.
Well, they're not your dice.
Exactly. Yeah.
right. That was double the help that he had.
Oh Jesus!
Nice.
Ragnar is
Let's go.
killing.
Yeah, he was getting
Let's
getting
clean
beat in the
it up.
beginning until this
True,
turn.
true.
What does that look like?
He's still focusing on pushing this lady's head into the ground. So as he hears talking behind him, he's just turning and smacking him across the head with it, and just says, "Shut up!" and just goes back to the girl. Just
Hey, keep it down.
I
like,
don't
smack
like
face.
you.
That sounds.
You're being mean to people.
Alright, that
And just
takes
in like
out
a bloodlust, is just gonna start screaming out.
Well. How the turntables.
Something got in my eye again. Alright, well, guess what a successful round for Ragnar. On to Trigal, now that you're back up. Full conscious. With 1 health, what are you
Okay.
doing? Waking up to everybody dead around you.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and stand up. So that's half of my movement. Is it half your movement or is it 15 feet? It's half your movement, right?
No.
I thought it was double move, or like double regular movement, right? Like difficult terrain?
think
You're talking about for getting up from prone?
Yeah, I think it's It's either half your movement or. And the reason I ask is that at this
You
level
have
I have 40
addition.
feet of movement, so I don't know whether I'd have 15 or 25 feet left.
I believe it's a standard.
Okay, let me double check.
I've just been doing half movement to get up, but the condition is not clear.
Okay.
It says prone creatures can crawl. They can stand up to end the condition. Doesn't say what that takes, but
Okay.
I'm fine with what like a majority
says
vote.
half.
Like Yeah, it does say half somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what it is or has been for quite a
Yeah,
while.
That's what I thought. But Roll 20's compendium. If anybody's watching this that writes this compendium, get better, because I don't see that. It just says
I mean,
a handful of things.
If roll 20 becomes a standard, we might all be in trouble.
Yeah.
Right.
I am going.
Here goes the Roll
to-
20 sponsor.
Uh,
What a bummer.
so we'll just say I have 20 feet of movement left. 5, 10, 15, 20. Because I have to get close enough to do anything, I'm going to throw a dart at this guy that's trying to hit the wolf. I'm not going to get in his face. I'm just going to throw a monk dart.
Throw him up there.
And AC 9, which probably is going to miss.
Have you used the dart yet?
I have not used the dart.
No, that's because I was like, remembering what 4 or 5 sessions ago, Razin carrot for a blowgun. I'd never see darts either. But
Yeah, it's one of those monk weapons that I don't often use, but
Tie a rope to it, become Scorpion.
probably an AC 9 will miss.
Not the modern Scorpion, not the old.
a 9 does miss you.
Okay. That's my action and my move, and I think with my bonus action, I'm just going to get a little bit further away from everything. Yes. Use my Blessing of the Raven Queen. So I will go down this way, 30 feet.
So to be clear, you are, as a bonus action, magically teleporting up 30 feet to an unoccupied space you see. Once
Right.
you use it, you can't do so again until long rest. Got it.
Right. So I'm just going to go down here and get sort of out of the way, since I have very few, since I only have 1 hit point. So I'm just going to go down there. And that will end my turn.
This many.
Nice. So what does that look like? Like in terms, because it's I don't know. I personally have never
Muted.
played the Shed Archive. I'm sure a lot of people haven't either. Flavor.
Muted.
Oh, I was like, am I muted?
No.
Because it's the Blessing of the Raven Queen. As I do that, I just sort of press my hands together, and little spectral black feathers just kind of swirl around me, and then I disappear from where I am, and I pop up, and the feathers just sort of fly off and then dissipate.
Dope.
Oh yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay. On to Poppy the Finger Popper. Oh, mates, I don't know if you noticed, but the boss is getting her head smashed in from the war pick. We might have to get out of here. She dashes. On the Sky.
May still think they have the advantage. Okay. I am going to, as a bonus action, cast Zephyr Strike on myself. So as you see wind start to like coalesce around Sky, and he's going to twist very quickly, putting the bow away, and in the same fluid motion, grabbing his sword as he takes an attack against the guy with the dart. or guy in
Yeah,
front
not
of.
a dart
Yes.
thrown at him.
Yeah, sorry.
The guy with the dart in his face.
Dart in your neck.
Words is hard.
Dart boy.
Okay.
Trevon, the dart boy.
Got an effing dart in your neck.
Remind me what Zephyr Strike is, because I remember it being pretty
Oh.
good.
Yes, let me add that. Sorry, apologies. Yeah, I think that's the button I have to hit.
So you move like the wind until the spell ends. Your movement doesn't provoke opportunity of attacks. Yeah, that's what it was. Nice. Once the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll. Yeah, I remember putting that on a character sheet at an event. It was like pretty stoked for somebody to use it. And they're like, "Can I switch this out?" And they like swapped it out for. And I was like, "Yeah, sure." It was like swapped it out for something lame too. I was like,
Yeah. Acid splash, please.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hey, it's each their own. You want to play how you want to play, but Zephyr Strike's great. Anyways,
A
so you
22 to
do-
hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits. For 7 damage, he is bloodied. You,
I also need to roll a D8 for the force damage. Sorry.
Ooh, that's right. Zephyr Strike is sick.
I stopped reading after that. Yeah, you can give yourself advantage.
Oh, it's
that's-
only one
that's the
force
spell ends, no?
damage. I give myself advantage, and the attack deals an extra D8.
Once before.
Yeah.
So that's the one time use. Okay. 1 damage. You know what's funny though?
Did
That
you
was
roll?
exactly what
did
he
you
needed.
roll? Oh, okay.
So he is out of there.
Perfect. I then also have 30 movement. This was where I was thinking, I have no idea how I'm using that 30 movement. But I basically want to try and like use his body to leap above and run to the like front of the Stonehill Inn. And I want to
Sleeping
just
giant.
Oh, this one's the Sleeping Giant.
You
Sorry,
run
getting
across
my
town
ends-
immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
sorry.
was like, sure, you want to go that way?
Go all the way back, and then I'm saying, "Hey, we're dealing with a problem." Then I come all the way back again. And I just want to scream out to all of the red brands. That's what happened to your leader. You want it to happen to you too? This is your time to leave now. And that's where I'm at in my turn.
I like it. I like it. Go ahead and roll intimidation.
Okay.
Does he get advantage because there's a goblin covered in blood near him?
There's a lot of people covered in the
Yeah.
umbrellas.
I would say no.
Yeah, I feel like if anything's advantage, it's their leader's head dangling from
Yeah.
Ragnar's warpick.
An 11.
You see low though. Yeah, right. I was just looking for a 10. So yeah, you could see that they're all like listening to like what Poppy was saying, like on the fence about it. But you can tell after you mentioning that and getting more like honing in from what Poppy was saying, but seeing that their boss, as Ragnar, is just repeatedly smashing her head into his war pick on the ground
For the entire turn.
They're all definitely looking
Yeah,
scared.
yeah.
So they are. Is that your turn?
That ends. Sorry.
So Trevon is dead. Ephraim, you were up, sir.
Alright. Well, that one's down, that one's down, that one's down, that one's down. I guess. Is this one trying to get away? Oh, it's not clicking. Hang on a sec. Is this one trying to get away? Over here by the post?
Yeah, you can see them all like honing in to just what Poppy was saying, like not noticing that the boss had dropped, but with Sky's intimidation, that they're definitely looking to flee. They're all shifting to the west to start sprinting off. Excuse me, east.
I was hoping there'd be somebody here. I'm looking over all the people within reach, and I was hoping somebody I'd be able to get a sneak attack in on, but I don't think there's anybody that I can. So,
Don't you get it with your? You don't have your bow equipped.
no, I was using my sword last, and they have to be next to. It's either next to one of my allies,
I'm
or
next to you right now.
no. The enemy that I'm shooting has to be next to one of my allies. So they basically have to be distracted by somebody, or their option is or unaware of me, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, you either have to have advantage or on the attack, or they have to be within 5 feet of one of your allies.
Yeah. So no sneak attacks for me, but I want to swap over to the other side of Barry. I'm just gonna do like a twirl around his back, and I'm gonna try to trip this one. As he's running away.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and
She's squint eye, so she's the one that doesn't see.
True.
Oh, that's the one I already stabbed
True.
once. All right.
that's a very valid
Fantastic.
point. Go ahead and roll for let's just say dexterity, or yeah, I would say with like the maneuver, maybe like dexterity, or I guess it would be the same modifier, dexterity.
Maybe
Any dexterity
athletics.
roll you want to do. I was thinking acrobatics or athletics would work. So if you want to roll for either of those.
I'd go for athletics, I think, because that's the same thing you would use to grapple. Would be an opposed athletics for grapple.
That works.
Yeah, I think they use that for like the fighter maneuvers. Would be athletics.
Alright,
So that was a 10 on the die and a 13.
Yeah, 13 on the athletics. Sorry.
Sorry, for some reason, Ben, you're not rolling digital dice either, and I forgot to mention.
Mine got
Alright.
like
Oh,
disabled.
I saw it.
Oh yeah, I
So-
see.
Actually,
I
go
see
ahead and
Yeah.
roll the athletics again. I don't know if I mentioned, but advantage because it's squinting fig.
Oh no, I see it now. It's just green, and it was in the bush.
Oh.
I mean, regardless, I lose.
Here, well, there's a 20 on the
Natural
with
20.
advantage.
Yeah, nice. So yeah, you successfully trip her. She eats it.
And
She's so confused with what's going on. She forgot her favorite version of contacts. They're like magical little papers.
and as she goes down, I'll talk to her. Told you couldn't catch me.
Where's the? There it is. Oh, what? I can't. Oh, so many blurs. Forgot my favorite contacts.
Hey, real quick, did anyone use the 2024 Player's Handbook to make your character, or are we all 2014 here?
2014.
All right. I just want to make sure Gideon asked, so I answered, but then I wanted to verify.
Good point. Well, actually, on that note too, looking at the clock, we pushed the break a little bit further because of technical difficulties, but right at 9:30, we agreed we're gonna take a break. So go ahead, take a bio break, grab a drink, whatever, for 15 minutes. We'll be back at 9:45.
All right.
See you then. welcome back everybody to the Oops All DM series of Phandelver and Below. This is the second half. Thanks for watching. If you have been watching the whole time, welcome if you joined in. Before we dive back into our session, just want to give a friendly reminder that our supported stream charity is Child's Play, for which you can donate there at the bottom rightish of your window there in Twitch. Please support them. They're an awesome group that we consistently use throughout our events, but it holds near and close to a lot of our GMs in our community. But they essentially gamify recovery within the local child's hospitals here in the Orlando area. Also, not sure because I can't see the description. I'm guessing the SBC link is still in there as well. We are not managing this Kickstarter. However, if you're not aware, there's a brewery, Stanford Brewing Company, that recently had to suddenly close due to financial issues, but they weren't able to support their staff financially. So they started up a Kickstarter to try to help repay that burden that they unfortunately had to go through before closing. However, I think I read an article that Brewlando bought Stanford Brewing Company.
They did,
so I
yeah.
think
Supposedly they're going to start back up next week.
Awesome. I'll have to hit them back up to get into trivia. Hopefully everybody is still, that was there, is still part of it. It wasn't just kind of like, bare bones and starting over. But nonetheless, still check out that cause. It's a Kickstarter link there in our bio. You can also donate channel points or bits, of course, with our channel to interact with our game, which I think we still haven't used the Twitch boon. So Ephraim, friendly reminder, you have the boon.
All right.
You can donate your channel points to give a player or myself as the DM an advantage on one of my monsters
or disadvantage.
Characters, or disadvantage,
And then also I added a link to the Kickstarter and website for the audio we are using, so that will also be right underneath the Stanford Brewing Company GoFundMe.
Awesome.
And without further ado, unless y'all think I'm missing anything, we'll go to AOTorlando.com, of course, check out our events that we have coming up. We have on November 16th it starts with a D.
Davenport.
Davenport at Best of British Pub. We're doing what's called our side quest, which is essentially like our main one-shot events, but it's going to be a little bit smaller, but still equal amount of fun and for a good cause. So check that out. But on the following day, on the 17th, we have a paint sip at Demon Wolf, which we're painting a pretty cool furball.
I believe Ferg has a reference image we could look at here. Oh, there he is. I believe it's a furball druid, if I'm not mistaken.
So yeah, check us out on our socials. We got all the links there below. But AOTorlando.com is definitely going to be the best stop shop for all AOT. But we're going to go ahead and dive back into our combat session, where we left off with Ephraim tripping Squinting Vic, and moving on to Silent Lucas. So he, as he goes and sprints, dashes, so 5. Not very far. On to Squinting Vic. Spend half movement. Up. That doesn't provoke anybody. So Arlo. He's gonna. Oh wait, now that I think about it, I've been dashing and only doing 40. Yeah. So they have 30 movement speed, so he goes an extra 20. Onto Arlo, which Frederick, four fingers, like, I don't want to lose any more fingers in it. It's something not happening this fight. I need to get out of here.
I mean, if that's not character motivation, I don't know what is.
Sky, you've had two people run past you at the corner of your threatened space.
I'm
Oh, damn, has it?
I'm letting them.
Okay.
I want to be focused here, allowing the wind around me, and just pointing wherever Thumbelina. What was their name? Who was the thumb person or the?
Frederick Four Fingers, Thumbelina.
I know.
No, the weird.
The
Finger
snapper,
popping daddy.
hopper. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, you named them weird too. Don't think that this is our fault. Okay.
I kind of wish I went with Thumbelina.
Okay.
All right, so on to Barry.
Like Thumb Smasher or something.
Barry is in wolf form is going to lunge at the old squinty old squints. I'm gonna make a bite attack. Do so with advantage because of pack tactics. So
So good.
Get it.
I'm just gonna roll it in here and then we'll see how it does. So the wolf has +4 to hit. And I can't. I'm trying to send it through Echoing.
Yes.
Mine
Has a
just
strength
runs
save?
into
What's the strength save for? With bite?
If it goes prone, but I got one more since it's with advantage.
Oh, if you knock somebody prone, creature.
Nope. All right. So there's a 12 hit.
A 12 does hit. So
Oh,
I have
nice,
to
okay.
roll a strength save.
Yes. DC 11.
21.
Okay. They're not knocked prone. They do take 6 piercing damage though.
All right.
And I think Barry is just gonna try and I'm gonna try and block this one's way, so I'm gonna mess with her a little bit. Make it a little bit harder for them to escape. So just this snarling wolf just takes a bite out of a chunk out of her calf, and swivels around and is like, face to face with her. Hopefully she can see that.
Honestly, I like the roleplay if you want to roll a intimidation.
So what I'm trying to do is, I am trying to pin. I was gonna let the prone do it automatically, but I do want to pin her down so that we can try to discern a little bit more about these red coats or red rings.
Have a prisoner.
Yeah,
So-
go ahead and roll intimidation and see if it keeps her still.
My intimidation's not great, so. Oh, nice. Flat 15.
Nice. So that. What I'll put her in a feared state.
And Barry's wolf in his wild shape is still like you can still see like mushrooms and like brambles in the fur, just like around his shell. So it's definitely like it's a gnarly looking wolf. Yeah, but that's the end of my
Why
turn.
isn't it letting me add an icon to her? There you go. All right. Yeah, I mean, that's a good play. I like that. I guess I'll do Broken Skull. Need some new icons, man. Stat. All right, yeah. So she's pinned down, like definitely afraid to get eaten alive by this wolf. Stunned with fear. As we go to Nibfarkle.
Apologies, could not find the video window. All right. Since we still have some alive here, I'm going to go 5, 10, and I'm going to 2-weapon fighting, attack one, and attack the other with 2 signals.
Okay.
So the first is a 22 to hit.
That is.
The second is a 6 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right,
So
so I'm
you're
going to
hitting one
say
each?
yes. So I'm going to say my left hand and right hand. So the primary would be the right hand, so it would be the guy lower on the thing.
Alright.
So he will then take a whole 4 damage. And since we're here, I will activate Fury of the Small and deal an extra 2 damage as well. So that is a whole 6 damage to the bottom guy.
Fury of the Small.
Hey, I have it. Might as well use it.
Yeah. Alright, yeah.
That's my action, bonus action. I already moved a little bit, but I can't move anymore without invoking anything, so I am done.
Yeah, so you end up swiping at the sickle to lands into his calf, taking out a chunk as he's tripping onto the ground, trying to get himself back up, and gets back as he continues to run. The other guy you went to go swing didn't even notice that you were swinging at him, is still booking it. On to Ragnar, Iron Fist. Treggle on deck.
Oh, he wants to kill. He's gonna go join Nib, and he's gonna just, with this intense blood loss of blood rushing down his face, he's just pointing at one guy and just menacingly like running towards him. And he's gonna take 2 attacks with his war picks.
War picks of Fury.
Is
So
that
the
reckless
first
attack?
one, oh, that wasn't supposed to be advantage. I'm sorry. So the first one's a 24. The second one is a 12.
They both hit.
Oh, perfect. I think
Which
I had
one are you doing?
advantage still selected. The top of the 2. I don't. Yeah, that one. Damages. And this is going to be +4. So that is 10, 21 points of piercing damage to the top guy.
Just die.
As he just keeps
You
saying,
muted, Jay.
"You're next. You're next.
No, you're muted.
You're next."
So what I was saying was, freaking Chris and his setup he did on this damn character. Yeah, you took out his full health bar. He was full, and plus some.
As it should
Yeah.
be.
Yes.
Good job, Chris, for not even being here.
Yeah, all right. I hope he goes back to watch the VOD to watch how much Kyle just absolutely brutalized
Just
everything.
Rolls
murderizes
amazing with his
everything.
character, terrible with his
And
own.
then, yeah, exactly. He's just going to, with the blood from his chest, just grab it and look to the guy to his right. And I don't know if he can use his free action. I'll even give up his reaction. He just wants to smear the blood across this guy's face and be like, "Now you're branded with red."
Doing that with the
Well done.
guy below.
Yeah, the one that Nidfark was
Bravo.
attacking.
I mean, I don't see any reason to get rid of your reaction unless you had a reason for smearing blood on them and saying that, other than
Oh,
just
he's just
like
going into
psycho.
crazy mindset. Yeah, he's a crazy person
Crazed.
right now.
Yeah, if anything, he's like raging, brutalizing everything while being like close to unconsciousness.
Oh yeah, I feel like as soon as he stops raging, he's just gonna like be like, "I don't feel so good," and just fall over. Like this is the only thing that's keeping him awake right now is this rage.
Honestly.
And that's
Feeling
gonna
some
definitely
factor,
end his turn.
Alright, I'll do Trigal.
All right. Trigal is not so interested in uh, taking more lives, but he does kind of like Barry's idea, and so he will run up and run up to this Squint-Eyed Sally or whatever we're calling her, and
Squint-Eyed Sally.
It's close.
and
It's honestly close.
Sounds like a song from the 50s.
Yeah.
will he
Squint-Eyed
will
Sally.
try to grapple her, and when he does, he says, "Surrender, and you will live." And so that's just
Alright,
gonna
go ahead
be
and roll athletics with advantage.
okay. Athletics with advantage.
She's at disadvantage. She's feared.
16.
Oh, you won.
Okay.
She is feared and grappled. I guess I would technically take her out of fear, but whatever. We'll roll with it. Yeah, she's just like, oh, I can't see. I don't know how she's all of a sudden like Southern or whatever, but yeah. Can't say
And-
anything. What the hell?
She's
And
got
then
All
I'll
I
that,
hear is a barking, snarling dog. Let go of me! Oh my god!
Drop your weapons.
she's got that trauma where you hit in the head and suddenly get a random accent.
Yeah. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. If you wanted to roll a persuasion
Okay.
or an intimidation for dropping the weapon,
Uh,
I'll roll with it.
I think with the scenario, it's probably more intimidation because Ephraim is right there and the wolf is right there, so it makes more sense that this would be intimidating. But I'll just roll a straight intimidation. Oh, that should not have been advantage. It's just a straight 19. So I don't know if 19 does anything for her.
You're muted.
I was like, I don't get it. It just said that it did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that that convinced her enough to.
Guys, what bit are we even doing right now?
I don't. I'm gonna give her a wrench.
She needs.
Who made
Because
this?
she's
Like,
a
this was
monkey.
predominantly for D&D, right? Like, half these symbols in here are like okay at best, but like the majority are like, what the hell? Like
Listen,
a
she's clearly
grenade
on
of
repair duty.
a radioactive symbol. I guess like with acid damage or something. Whatever. Anyways,
Listen,
she is
people who play
disarmed. She is
Fallout,
grappled, and she is currently still feared. So she ain't going
Dang.
anywhere. On to Poppy the Finger Popper.
This was the person I
There
was
we
talking
go. There we go.
Alright.
That's the
Just gonna make a jump over this.
Over to Philomena the Philanthropist.
She is
Yeah.
prone. She spends half movement to get back up. Oh, what the hell? Get out of here, boys! Onto Sky Spirit.
That's definitely a thorn bush, right? We've established that.
Ephraim, they found another one of your hiding spots.
Apparently, it's very difficult for them to just hop over like
Apparently,
a
yeah.
fence, but yeah, they just eat it every time.
I'm just gonna continue to fly over.
It's on brand.
I say fly. I'm just running very quickly. And I just want to draw my bow. I'm not gonna loose the arrow unless someone tries turning around and coming back. But I want to primarily focus on where are they going? Like, are they going towards a building in particular? Just east? I want to try and gauge, like, where is their retreat?
Okay. Like you're trying to keep an eye on these individuals here, like Poppy and
Yeah.
Cutter?
And I thought there was a third guy that had already ran away, but maybe we killed him.
No, nobody
but-
successfully ran away as of yet.
So if it's easier, I would kind of go next to Nibfarkle then. Then that would allow me to go down and over them. I wouldn't go over bushes, technically.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
just want to keep focus on them and just randomly scream out things like, and never return!
All right. Yeah. If anything, I don't think you need a roll for that, and your passive perception's high enough that, assuming they even get anywhere, I'll give you some detail. But they all do appear to be booking it eastward, so down this the road to the right.
Okay. But they're not like veering off. They're not going into the forest, or they're clearly going down.
They're all seem to be going the same direction. Yeah.
Gotcha. Just making sure.
Pivoting the same direction, running, or tripping over fence postings. All right, on to Ephraim.
Well, I think it's time to put my ranching skills to the test and hog tie this doggy.
Nice.
There we go.
So what do you want to roll for that?
I forgot what we had you roll. I think it was like,
I imagine.
hold on,
it'd
what are
be
you doing?
grapple rolls, right?
You're wrestling what? Squinting Vic?
Well, yeah, because she's down. No, I'm gonna pull out my rope and hog tie her.
Oh.
Because we're gonna
And
take
then rubber belly to get her to sleep.
that,
I mean-
that only applies to snakes. We're not gonna make that a move that's possible on everything. I mean, you have rope.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yep.
I mean, what kind of ranch hand
I would say-
professional leaves home without a rope? I mean, honestly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Question my my background, sir.
I would say athletics or. I would say athletics. I feel like that's more athletics than acrobatics.
All right. There you go. That's a 14.
All right.
Actually, you know
Yeah.
what? No, hang on.
Actually, you would roll, if anything, for advantage because she's currently under every condition to
Oh,
prevent her
okay.
from going.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna
Honestly,
just
I
give
don't
me
even think
advantage-
Yeah, I don't even think I'll have you roll. I mean, she is feared, she is grappled, and she had dropped her weapons. But I think that's
All right.
sufficient enough to where you can easily hog tie her You wanted
I just want to say, for the first time this session, I remembered that I had the Twitch advantage, so I was about to use it.
I'm just gonna like put in your name in the turn orders now from here, or whoever has it. Like, can I even change it in the turn order? No. I'm gonna say just like put it there so we remember, but nonetheless, we I
Yeah.
guess won't spend it for now.
Yeah.
Maybe
so,
RP opportunity.
I got a roped and wrapped little doggy.
All right.
Now
So
just
if
throw her
anything,
tied up body at someone else, please.
What's that?
I said just throw her tied up body at someone else.
Yeet.
all right. So now we're on to Silent Lucas.
Mutus Lucas.
This guy.
Oh, I went too many. Alright, so he dashed. What is? How far is he from the closest player? Okay. I'd say if they get 60 feet away, they're off, so we're not just chasing them throughout the rest of this map. On to
Aw.
Squinting Vic. I mean, unless you guys want to make the encounter of just chasing them to murder them.
Well, my bow goes to 150 feet. Say
Bad
it.
point. Bad point.
I'll say at 60, I'll loose an arrow to try and hit one of them.
Alright. Let's see. So he's feared right now by Barry. Barry, I would say your difficulty class for like a wisdom save maybe makes the most sense. Most fear conditions I feel like are resolved by wisdom. Would be a 13?
Yeah, that's my spell save.
Not with advantage. Alright, so she is not feared, however she is fully hogtied.
Yeah.
I don't even really know why I rolled for it. It's not like she can go anywhere.
Well, she can strength check against ropes, right?
She could make a.
Well, she's
An
currently
athletic
As
grappled.
surrounded by
I
three
feel like-
people too, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like she has to go through each of the conditions, I would say. So let me actually. So I remember that she has the rope. Granted, I don't think she's gonna.
Yes,
do it,
please
but
throw
I'll
another
put
symbol
two
on
different
there.
sets of nets on there. Yeah. So she cleared one, but I'll just have it each turn. She can clear it in combat, or attempt to. So she's over the fear, but she's currently grappled by Trigal, still pressing her against the ground, I guess, as Ephraim was hog-tying her. And then on to Arlo.
Gotta say, guy, optics aren't great at the moment.
Well, I mean, they were just
Well, not when
beating
you
up
called
a
them.
person too, and they're not beating up that person anymore. So
Arlo's gonna disengage. 5, 10, 15, 30. On to Frederick Four Fingers. Don't wanna lose a finger.
You have to change your name.
Hold on, if he moved out of me, do I get an opportunity attack?
I disengaged.
Ah!
let's try that.
Sven, I'm guessing, is dead. Yeah, Sven's dead. So Barry, you're up.
I'm gonna do the
Muted.
same thing. Like,
Fear.
I don't want to kill her, so I'm just gonna snarl aggressively, and I mean, I guess I can knock her out.
Do
So,
do turtles snarl?
I'm a wolf, bro.
Is it? Oh, right, I forgot. I was like, you just go.
Oh yeah, you know.
For those of you that don't know, if you know, you know, I guess.
Yeah.
Those freaking weirdos on the stream. All right, so
But
Dwight,
honestly, that's like
yeah, 19
multiple
hits. So
different
you're.
streams where I've referenced the sound of turtles.
um,
I
so
don't
you're
wanna kill her.
doing non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So she is now unconscious.
I'll just put my teeth gently around her windpipe and wait till she nods soft.
She just goes to sleep. All right. And do you want to move? I guess after that, because technically
No.
you could.
No.
All right. On to Nipfarkle.
Hello. All right. Well, since that guy decided he wanted to run away, I'm gonna chase after him. Did he hide or anything? I'm sorry. The one in the bushes. Is he seeable? He's not hiding, right?
Yeah, Poppy, the finger popper, is visible.
Yeah, I'm tired of hearing you say that. So 5,
Poppy the finger popper. Poppy the finger
It's
popper. Poppy the finger.
gross.
20, and I'm just gonna double sickle slash at this person. And so that is
Alright.
bam. So that is a 14 and a 23 to hit.
Both those land.
All right, good. And
Alright,
then
good.
popper full of holes. There's that. That is 5 damage. And then another one is 3 damage, so 8 damage. And I've already used my Fury of the Small, so I can't use that again. I believe that's all the damage I can do. Yeah.
Alright.
So 8 damage with 2 sickles.
Alright, so you end up like slashing into her ribs, cutting pretty deep. She's not bloodied, but definitely looking in bad shape.
I don't like your name.
These thorn bushes. I ought to pop your finger, you little rat.
What does that even mean?
Well, I'm Poppy the finger popper. I pop fingers for a living.
Do you like squeeze the finger until it pops?
You'll
Or like-
find out in 6 seconds.
All right, I'm gonna think about it real hard for 6 seconds and try and figure it out while I'm waiting for you.
Under Ragnar.
Ragnar, seeing that there's fighting in these bushes, is gonna go up and try to like bear hug this person and grapple them.
Okay.
I think that would be a strength check.
Athletics.
Or is it athletics? Okay. I always forget with grapples.
You
14.
have grappled them.
Contested, I believe.
Yeah. Did my roll not go through?
You see it, we don't.
I keep forgetting that. So I need to make sure I'm announcing it then. I keep forgetting that detail. So it was an 8. So I guess a cobweb will do for grapple. I think that's what I
and
used on the other one.
he's gonna just like use the rest of his movement to pull her out of the bushes with him.
Alright.
And yell back to the rest of everyone else. Do we need another prisoner? Is that one's too squirmy?
The more the merrier. I'll chop this one into pieces and we'll eat them.
And he's just gonna keep like holding on to her and focus on that until someone helps him.
Alright. Yeah, you see Nibfarkle getting ravenous looking. Onto Chirgal.
Nif, we do not need to use any of the living ones for food. There are plenty of dead ones.
I'll make sure it's dead before I eat it.
Well, think we need information from all the ones we can keep alive.
Yeah, we could use that one that they tied up all weird style while everyone's crowding all over her.
Yes, well, she will give us information in time. And I guess if she's tied up, I don't DM. Do I need to stand there with her, or is now the fact that she's all hogtied, she's not going to be able to go anywhere?
Yeah, she's unconscious. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, I am going to use a full movement, which is 80 feet. Because as a second level monk, I have 40 feet of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 40 to there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm going to run up here and grab this gnome and say, come on. You're leaving with us. And try to get him on his feet.
Don't worry, that one, it's barely a snack.
I forgot to put the symbol on it. But that the gnome is unconscious.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just try to
That
pick
just
him
means he
up
should be.
and fireman carry him over my shoulder. Am I gonna need a strength check for that?
I would normally say no, just because half size. But being that you're at 1 health, I think it only is reasonable that you would have to do a strength check to see.
Okay, would you prefer a strength or an athletics? It's actually the same for me because I don't have it trained. But
Either or doesn't I guess matter in that case.
I'm just throwing this out there, but Ragnar's got an extra sack. He can put it in.
Putting the gnome in the sack?
I
It's
think
just a
I
gnome,
think
it's-
we really established that he has multiple sacks.
Whoa,
Yeah.
just the gnome? Really?
17.
Wow, good roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're able to pick him up.
All right, so I'm putting him over my shoulders, and then next round I will try to get out of there.
Okay, so I will put him off prone. If anything, yeah, there you go. Cool. Awesome.
And I'm done.
Okay. So on to Poppy. She's going to contest the grapple. So if Ragnar, you can roll an athletics for me. May not even need to bother because it was a 4. Guessing Kyle didn't notice, so I'll roll for you.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
If you're-
17, so yeah, you were able to keep her grappled. Oh, let go of me, you lump! Let go of me, I'll pop all your fingers!
Oh my
On
god.
this Sky Spirit fight.
Oh, apologies. I didn't ask before. Did you say you disengaged when you got away from me?
No, I pulled her away.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
grappled and pulled.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically that.
No, it's against her
wouldn't-
will.
It's-
So
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
forces. You can't force the opportunity.
On to Sky.
I'm gonna loose my arrow at whoever's the furthest. So this guy. And I'm not trying to lethally kill him. I'm just trying to harm him.
Okay.
subdual damage, if you will.
24 to hit.
4 to hit. Damn. Good shot. So that hits. Yeah.
And that will be 6 points of piercing. And then, no, Zephyr Strike. It only gives me that damage one time.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna try and like shoot at his foot, as he's running, and then just keep screaming out, and let whoever's in charge know they're not in charge of this town anymore.
Nice. All right. So you were aiming at his foot, you said?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to kill him, essentially.
Right.
Leg, foot, wherever, non-lethally. I'll still do damage, but not like you accidentally hit his heart.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. So you loose the arrow. It lands in his foot. As he's running, he as he's lifting his foot backwards and moving the other one forward, the arrow shoots the one that's in the back as he goes and steps on it. Like, ah! What the hell? Well, I'm definitely gonna tell him to come and kill all you. As we're on to Ephraim, unless Sky, you want to move?
no. I'm gonna just actually I'll move right next to Ragnar, and try to calm this person down. I keep forgetting her name. Pinchy
Just wanted
Penny
me to say
Pincher. What was it?
Poppy the finger popper.
That's it.
No, I don't think that's right.
Poppy Finger Popper. I'm getting closer every time.
I think it's Penny the Penny Pincher.
The whole time when Tilly was like calling y'all puppies, she was in there like, Poppy? She say Poppy? Alright, on to Ephraim.
Alright, Ephraim's gonna... Oh, I think probably follow Tregall into the bar. 1, 2, 3... Yeah. You know what's easier to do is just to measure it. Ooh, it's a long ways up those stairs. Yeah, and I'll dash. So I bust through the door. Any more y'all red brands in here?
As he bursts through the door, you see Tregall helping the gnome off the floor. As you see, other patrons are actually in this tap house, and they all look up and they're like, no red bands here, no red bands here. They're all like a myriad of different types of folks, but they all kind of look surly or dirty, like miners and stuff. Not the typical clientele that you would expect at like
Miners at a bar.
Sleeping Giant or Sleeping Giant, Stonehill. Miners at a bar, yeah.
Y'all see any more of them red brands around here? You tell Deputy Ephraim here, all right?
Right. Yep. Of course, sir. Yep,
I don't think he's actually deputized.
Shh. They don't know that.
All right. On to Silent Lucas. Ooh, ooh.
Him and his sister singing Sally.
Still, yeah.
Alright, I would say closest person. Well, almost there. On to Squinting Vic, who is unconscious. On to Arlo. Arlo makes a book for it. I think about it, I didn't take him to Frederick Four Fingers. I would say if anything he's not gonna dash.
Combat range.
That's what I was saying, if they're 60 feet from
Oh.
a character, they're out. I mean, to Kyle's point, technically you can still hit them, but so we're not like just
Every combat.
extending time, yeah. If anything, there's definitely, I think there's optional rules for chases in the DMG that
Yeah.
I think I need to use, because I never do chases. I just let everybody murder all my monsters.
I think at this point, are any of us focusing on the ones running away?
Valid question to ask. Well, they're all out of range anyway, so technically we are out of combat now.
Yay.
So let
Sky and
me...
Ragnar are just focusing on keeping this one person calm. He has her upper body, and Sky's grabbing her legs. And he's like, "Stop kicking!"
I thought she passed out at this point.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Let me just send this.
Oh, I thought that was the other one. Did both of them pass out?
Well, yeah, this one down here is passed out. I don't
Oh.
know
Yeah.
about the one that Ragnar and Sky
Yeah.
are on.
She was still like mouthy.
Yeah, let go of me! I'll pop all your fingers at once!
Ragnar's gonna turn her to the captain and be like I popped her skull.
Please,
Eh,
like,
right,
I'm tired of hearing her talking about popping fingers. It makes no sense.
it's my favorite pastime activity. You should try it. It
No.
pays well.
Oh, we
Popping
should try
fingers,
it, huh?
it
Who
helps with the
pays for popping
arthritis.
fingers? It makes no sense.
Oh, the dirty type. The one the criminals were bad. So I pop fingers for interrogating.
It bothers me.
Regardless, let go of me.
Why
What the
is he
hell do you
giving
want
us
from me?
these ideas?
So I'm gonna bring the gnome out of the tap room.
Okay.
Down towards everybody else. And
Dragal, are you okay? It looked like you went down
I've
for a
been
moment.
better, but I will be fine.
Don't worry. My expert medical abilities got him back up.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Neff.
Realistically, I just asked the god of death, hey, I don't think you're done with this guy. And he just popped back up. I don't know what happened. I thought I somehow, in my mind, rolled some sort of dice, but it was all just black and I couldn't read it. But I felt successful in what I had done, so I have no idea.
The gods work in mysterious ways.
So I'm guessing you're gonna try to bring him back to consciousness?
I'm gonna examine and make sure he's not bleeding out, right? Is he stable?
Yeah, I mean, he's stable. Definitely beaten to a bloody pulp from the red brands earlier.
Okay.
But he's breathing. He just is unconscious as of right now.
Hey,
I
Barry,
don't have any
Good, Barry.
healing, and so I'm presuming that we can just take him back to the Stone Hill Inn and, let him rest and, get him.
I can try another medicine check.
Barry will snap and snarl and pull out his shirt, and then be like, "Oh, forgot that I was in this state." And you just see this this circle of leaves, just magical fall leaves, just spin around, and then all of a sudden he's back to his turtle self. Nature itself is the best healer, is what I've always learned.
You're out of
So I'm
spells,
going-
aren't you?
Oh no! You know, how do you even know what that is?
Spell slots.
It's the first I've ever heard of that. Sometimes I just touch people and say words, and they're feel better.
But it's almost like you have no power left for the day, almost, right?
Oh god.
No, actually, I feel fantastic.
Oh, okay. Just not in the giving mood. I gotcha.
And I'll cast a healing word on the little guy.
Me or the other
And-
guy?
No, not you. The gnome.
You're
Clearly not
fine.
you.
I'm just a deformed gnome. I don't know what you're talking about.
The regular gnome.
What's the healing
I thought you
word?
were a halfling. Yeah,
What?
healing word.
What is your healing word?
I thought you were a halfling, bro. It's 5.
It's obviously
No,
a
sorry.
goblin.
What is the physical word that you're saying to heal him? Just
Oh, it was nature is the best healer.
It
Oh,
feels
okay.
like a lot more than just one word.
Nature is the key word, I think.
And as you say that, you see this like wispy green leafy energy like coming off of his aura from Barry and into Alder as he oh my, what the, oh, you see all of his wounds like and bruising kind of dissipating, his blood still caked onto his shirt but his wounds closing up. He's at full health but yeah,
Then-
you're the adventurers from earlier.
And
Five.
I'll set him down. Say,
Wait, what?
you feel better, Alder.
Oh, can y'all see the name?
No, but
No.
you mentioned the
Said
name.
it.
Oh, good memory. Yeah, I was waiting to. I was like, I don't think they remember me saying this, so I'll just reveal his name when he wakes up. So yeah, that's Alder. But sorry, what? I got so distracted that you said Alder. What did you say?
As I set him down, I say, do you feel better now?
Well, I feel a lot better. Yeah. Wow. That was like a nightmare. I know it happened. I mean, I see that I'm outside the sleeping giant. They dragged me over from here while I was working at Barthen's overnight, and they've just been, I don't know, just being the red brands. But I was trying to escape, and they didn't like it, so they kept beating me. So thank you for saving me,
Well,
and whoever
if
healed
you-
me, thank you.
I'll point to the druid. Our friend here healed you.
You're quite welcome there, fella. We're taken aback that so many of these people have been on the wrong side of the boot of these red brands.
Yeah. They've been quite a nuisance, that's for sure.
Hey,
Uh,
guy, do you know who their leader is?
Oh, I don't know anything about their
Damn.
leader. I don't. No, all I know is they just keep terrorizing. Well, all of Phandalin since they showed up, and they've only gotten worse. But I mean,
Did they say
Time Mora's
why?
blessings shine upon me. Thank you, big Tortle, if I remember correctly. Thank you for helping me.
Dude, we're like besties right now. Like you're the ultimate
Oh,
brochacho, so
besties.
you can just call me Barry.
Brochacho.
Hey,
Okay.
guy, I hope you know that the guy that actually carried you out of there, he worships the dead god. So maybe you should be praying to him other than instead of the other one. Kalevmore, whatever it is.
Kellamvor.
That one.
Maybe a discussion for another time, but Timora is certainly a good god. I mean, sh- she's only the god of luck and fortune, and frankly, I'm very
Fortune.
lucky. I was near death, and you saved me, so I appreciate it. Um, wow, but
Did
thank
they
you so much.
did they explain why they took you from your post? Did they say anything about you or your employer or anything when they took you, or did they just seem to do it for sport?
Oh, I would most definitely think sport. I'm hardly a speck on the city's map. I've just um grown up here and been helping whatever her name is that works at Barthen's Provisions and
So you
uh,
work at Barthen's Provisions?
Elsa.
yes, I saw you all earlier. Granted, I wasn't the one that spoke with you, but it was the other clerk. But
Fire,
I
you
was
didn't see me.
right. Okay. I didn't see you. I saw everybody else though when you came and dropped off the cart.
I wasn't here, and I just run away into a bush.
Don't worry about him. He's
Bonus action hide.
It's a sensitivity to sunlight issue.
Go ahead
I'm
and
a
roll for
halfling.
stealth if you want to.
Yes, he has a rare condition.
Guess he's not gonna roll first. So I'll roll for it. To distracted.
Oh my
man.
god.
Natural
Alright.
20. That was a perfect stealth. You did not, Nip Farkle. You just disappeared. out of
Apologies.
there.
I am gone.
Wow.
I am wind.
That was pretty weird, but can we acknowledge that was impressive? Where did he
For the
go?
record, my stealth is +3, so that's actually a 23.
Yep.
Yeah, he got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I rolled on your character sheet. It didn't roll as you, which is weird, but yeah, but I don't think there was any particular reason at all. They specifically took me. That would be insane. But I mean, I appreciate it, and if anything, the red brands need to be handled, and I'm thankful that you all showed up to actually help us, because we don't have anybody here other than the miners exchange. They kind of help, but they it's more so in the sense that the red brands don't want to mess with them, I think. But if you make your way back to Barthen's, I'm sure I'm forgetting her name. I'm gonna call her Betty for now.
Betty
Betty.
Barth.
Yeah. Oh wait. You know what? I literally forgot that I have the description
Roles and
here.
jobs.
Elmina, if you yeah, if you talk to Elmina, I'm sure. I mean, she's been looking out for me for as long as I can remember, so I'm sure she would be more than happy to compensate you in some fashion. Um,
And
I'm sure she's worried sick.
I put a hand on his shoulder, and I point to this dead red brand here, and I say, "Why don't you take something from them? Take his coin purse.
Oh, okay.
Take his."
Do it.
Oh, okay.
You-
I was
you-
like, what? Where are we going with this
Yeah.
one?
You- They kidnapped you. They have paid a heavy price. He won't miss anything that will benefit you.
Wow. I mean, honestly, I didn't even think about it, but yeah, they've been causing such a problem across everywhere. I think it only makes sense that we take back. So thank you. And he let's see. I would just say he takes a couple of gold. A coin purse that has a couple of gold in it.
All right. And I say, tell your friends that help is here in Phandelver.
Oh, I'll be spreading the word, that's for sure.
Tell your friends.
Where'd that come from?
What? Bro, is it me or is that Bush talking?
I believe that bush has sprouted a mouth.
I'm going to reposition to a different place.
All right. Well, if anything, we did, I think, agree at 10:45 as a stopping point. I think that's honestly a really good stopping point. So we'll pick back up with you'll have Poppy the Finger Popper and Squinting Vic in your custody for next session. But
And
without
Chris back
further
in the
ado,
saddle, hopefully.
yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yes.
But everyone
So,
remember, check out Child's Play, check out the Sanford Brewing Company, help them make some money back for what they're owed. Check out AOTorlando.com, all the events we have going on, all that good stuff.
Yes, and happy Halloween to everybody. Because
yeah,
we're
happy.
Mhm.
Oh man, missed the opportunity to sneak in a little. I guess there's no way to sneak in little one
Sneak in
shots with
some
y'all.
sneak-
We were in the middle of a combat session. No way
Yeah.
I would have been able to segue with that. But yeah,
And then ghosts.
happy Halloween. Yeah, all of a sudden they all die and become
Yeah.
should
skeletons.
have fucking waited this episode.
Scary skeletons.
But yeah, definitely check out some of our coming events. But we'll see you next week. every Wednesday at 7:30. But without further ado, we will be signing off. Have a great rest of your night. Have a good Halloween, and we'll see you next time. Peace.